Hi, ISHCMC. Today I'm going to talk to you about how you can build your own small-scale composter from 2 buckets. Okay, so the first step is to get buckets any size. I prefer the bigger the better. This one's 14 liters, but you need 2 of the same size. Okay? And the reason we have 2 buckets is so that when we add moisture to our compost bin, it will collect the water. So in this case, you can see I've collected water from my compost, which can be used as a really good fertilizer and water for your garden in some cases. So, first step is to drill holes at the bottom of your bucket. Drill enough so that the water can flow freely into your catchment bucket, which does not have holes, as you can see. Then what I did was I stacked the buckets inside of each other, and I drilled holes all around the top just for aeration, because your compost is going to need a lot of air. And then the next step is layering. I'll explain more about the value of layering your compost later, but you will start by using any brown material like paper that you generate in your house, leaves, anything dry, and you make a really big thick layer of that at the bottom of your bucket to start. After you do that, you can start adding your food scraps. Layering is very important. If you don't layer it with carbon and nitrogen, then it might take a very long time to break down. And we don't want that if our compost is on our balconies, things like that. It can start to smell if it's not healthy. Okay, so one kind of experiment that I'm doing, and I challenge you guys to do, is see how fast can you get your compost to break down. The way that you can accelerate this is by turning it every single day and also cutting your fruit scraps into very small pieces that are about 3 centimeters to 4 centimeters. So you can see I've been composting only for a few days, but things are breaking down very fast. And I turn it every day, just like this. And I cook a lot at home, so we're producing a decent amount of scraps. What you're going to start to feel is a lot of heat coming off of your pile, and that means it's working. If you can add soil, a hand scoop of soil inside to kickstart it, or worms if you have that inside your bucket. So that's about it. Just make sure you maintain your compost every single day. And composting is a great way to save our planet because it keeps all of our organic waste, which is usually about 40% of what's filling our landfills, out of the landfills that are getting filled up nowadays. And also it keeps it from not mixing with plastic, because once organic material mixed with plastic, you can never separate it. So I challenge you to start becoming responsible for your waste and getting closer to becoming a zero-waste household by making your own awesome fertilizer for your garden.